Everyone loves a baby story, but this next one has a shocking twist. After 3 long years of trying to get pregnant, Elisha and Tyler were overjoyed to be expecting their first child.
I was just beyond excited when I first looked at that pregnancy test. I honestly didn't believe it.
The couple's dreams were coming true, and they purchased a home to raise their new family.
The house is great. It looks kind of brand new on the inside. It was all redone. It has new paint. It's got new white trim, brand new carpet, new linoleum on some of the floors.
But Elisha's 6-week OB-GYN appointment delivered a bombshell. A routine blood test revealed both Elisha and her unborn child had tested positive for amphetamines.
When I first got my positive test from the doctor, I was shocked. I asked the nurse if that meant drugs. She just told me yes and asked me if I could explain that.
Elisha was stunned and confused. She insisted she and her husband had not done drugs.
I felt kind of like I was being accused of basically being a user at that point.
The couple was determined to find an answer, and they did. An unexpected and financially devastating one. Unbeknownst to them, their new family home was once a meth lab.
Once we found out the home was contaminated, we moved out immediately. The estimate we received for the full remediation and rebuild of the home, it actually was higher than the purchase of our home. It has to be tore down to studs and pretty much rebuilt to get all the contamination out of the house. Honestly, we really don't know where to go.
What would you do if you discovered your dream home was a former drug den? How are these first-time parents dealing with this unsettling news? Elisha and Tyler join us now via Skype. Thank you both so much for being here. We're so sorry that you've been dealing with this. Elisha, I just want to ask you now, how far along are you and how are you feeling?
I've been doing actually really good with the pregnancy. I haven't had too many issues. I am currently 25 weeks along, and I'm feeling her moving every single day. It's amazing.
That is the good news, but I do want to go back to your 6-week appointment. Tell us more about your response when you found out that there was a positive test for amphetamines.
It was actually found in my urine. They had told me that there were traces of amphetamines in my urine sample. From there, it was just process of elimination, trying to find out where it could come from. We went through my normal medications. None of those would cause a false positive. I was suspicious enough to actually find through online searches that there is like a test that you can purchase to test your home for traces of contamination.
Wow.
And that's when you indeed found out through a little more research that your home had indeed been essentially a meth lab?
Yes. Once the environmental tester came in, he did explain to us and show us like the hinges on our doors, the metal parts of the bottom of the sink, like say the stopper part of the sink. They did show like signs of corrosion, which I would have never thought to look at. I don't look at hinges when I look at a house.
So Tyler and Elisha, what did you guys do after this appointment? Are you guys still living in the house? Where are you guys now?
We're actually at my mother-in-law's right now.
Well, I was going to ask if you also purchased insurance when you got the house.
We did purchase. We do have house insurance.
Is there anything on that insurance policy that would say we're not responsible for anything such as this pre-existing? Yes, thank you.
As we looked at it, we didn't see anything, but when we actually filed a claim on it, they denied it right away.
And what
They
was the
stated
reason?
that there is a contamination clause in there, and that the actual contamination of the home is considered basically hazmat, and it falls within that. Plus, it was previously there before we purchased it.
When you bought the house, did you buy it as is, or was there a disclosure statement that came along with the house? Was there any indication on any document of what the house was used for prior?
No. The home is listed on the Jefferson County website, which is our local police department, in 2013. It is listed on there as a lab seizure for 2013.
It was a forfeiture.
From my understanding, it went then to the bank, and then the bank had sold it to someone who flipped the home, and the person that we purchased the home from bought it from them after it was
Well, the
flipped.
bank
So
should
the bank to me
known.